My friend Melissa Ann spiced up the kitchen today and made a tequila-infused guacamole. The surprises don't stop there. Come on into my Charleston kitchen and join our little fiesta.
We have a couple friends coming over.
Yes, impromptu girls' night.
Yes, and we just want to get some dinner, but of course we're a little bit hungry beforehand, so we want to pair our margaritas with a little bite to eat. So we have Melissa and guacamole. So first things first, maybe a little bit of an intro about who you are and what you do here in Charleston, South Carolina.
I have a line of food products, and I love food. I love entertaining, and I have a dog treat company. So I have Mod Squad Martha, and I have Mod Squad Mutt, and before that, I was a chef in the music industry in Nashville, Tennessee for years.
And Melissa and we met in Charleston about 2 years ago, and she's one of my bestest friends. So I'm really excited to have her here today, so thank you. And I'm a private chef and a food consultant in town. So now enough of that, let's get right to it. So, what is in your guacamole, Melissa?
So, ingredients that if you don't have them on hand, I highly suggest that you do. A ripe avocado, which most people use all very ripe avocados, but I like one that's still pretty hard that you really have to put some muscle into, and one that's ripe. Because I like the chunkiness and I like the flavor of both.
And so it's 2 avocados in the recipe, maybe might feed 3 or 4 people, you think?
I think that it might feed 3 or 4 people, just perfect for our friend that's coming over and us before we go out.
We're so excited and hungry.
Yes, and we didn't know what we were gonna make, and we just pulled these ingredients and we're just winging it. We didn't even have chips.
And it smells really good in here. Okay, so the first thing we did was chop up some ingredients.
And with my guacamole, I don't like to use jalapenos. I like to use serranos.
Fancy.
Because serranos have such a better flavor, and here in Charleston, I love to get them out on the at the Johns Island Farmers Market.
Oh, wow.
There's a guy that always has them, and they're so good, and they make such a difference. And I really finely dice mine. That way, if you love them, that's great. And if you don't, and you think they're a little spicy, they're diced so thin, it's all good.
It's all good.
Then really finely diced red onion.
So pretty, and they really pop.
Yes, it's gonna be so pretty.
So pretty.
And girls like that.
Yes.
And cilantro and lime zest.
Oh, now that's like a different twist.
And it's gonna get really crazy.
Oh my gosh, y'all aren't ready for this one.
Okay, so I love guacamole because it's got that fresh taste to it. And I love fresh ginger in about everything, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna grate some fresh ginger.
Ooh. Now you're using a microplane because it's super fine, right?
Yes, and that's what you had.
And that's what I had. Yeah, We're resourceful.
I have a little tool at home that's a little bit wider, but this will work great.
Oh.
And if you don't have one of these, I highly suggest getting one, but you can use a cheese grater on one of the sides. I mean, come on, we threw this together, so we want to make it something that everybody can do.
So why on earth did you pick to add ginger out of all the ingredients?
Because it's fresh, and I think it goes lovely with the brightness of the onions and the avocados.
And it smells like it's almost a little bit spicy.
Yes.
Which is
and
nice.
I love that. And I love lime juice in about everything. And so we're going to squeeze 1 lime, because that's all we had in our pantry.
Yeah.
So we have 1 fresh lime, and that's gonna look really great. And then we're gonna use this key lime juice because we have that here, and it's all good.
And like, this is what these videos are all about. Just use what you have on hand. No shame in it. It doesn't mean you're not a good cook or you just shouldn't ever cook again. It's really just cooking should be fun and approachable.
Right. And so if you didn't see, this is about a 2-inch piece of ginger and not a real fat end.
Okay.
So when we're done with it, it's gonna look about like a tablespoon and a half.
Beautiful. And you peeled it to get that little
Peeled
skin
it,
off.
yeah.
It's kind of not that good.
No, you don't want that. And it's gonna make your whole kitchen smell so fresh.
That smells so good.
Okay, and the only other ingredients that we've got here, we're gonna use a little bit of cumin, which again is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And you know what's not out here, Lauren, that you need to get me?
Why?
Sea salt and black pepper.
Oh, hello. Okay, so salt and pepper are just always necessary.
Absolutely, and I love sea salt. And I think that a really great thing to remember is when you're using sea salt, it's a little bit more intense. You'll need a little bit less. And I love pepper. You know, I'm the person at the restaurant that the guy's arm gets tired. He's like, lady, go home.
Pepper.
So I'm gonna go ahead and once again, I don't measure anything. Lauren doesn't like to measure everything. I think it's your own preference. How spicy do you want it? Lauren and I are a couple of spicy girls, and we think our friend is too. So we're gonna just put, this is a whole Serrano, and it was large. So if you get a Serrano and it's not that big, like this is considered large. Use 2 small ones, because sometimes they can be tiny, and then we're gonna throw that lime zest in there. That's a zest of 1 lime, our one and only lime friend that we have. And then we're gonna put these onions in here.
Oh my God.
And then, that looks so pretty already.
It does.
But we're gonna hold back some of them. We'll look at it. I'm gonna throw some cilantro in there, and I love cilantro. So I tend to put a lot of it in, but, and then here comes that ginger.
Ooh.
We're just gonna put that right in there.
I don't think I can ever make guacamole without ginger now.
No, it's gonna be your new best friend when you make it.
It smells so good.
And everyone's gonna be like, oh, Lauren, what is different about that? And I love having guacamole with fish, you know, to use as a condiment for a nice fresh fish that you've just grilled, for so many things, sandwiches, avocado toast, and so gonna squeeze that lime in there. And did you know that Lauren's citrus juicer broke? So we're doing it by hand.
Isn't that great? It's good timing.
Yeah.
Oh, this will work.
But I like lots of lime juice. So I am going to open this up and just douse it with a little bit. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is about the coolest bowl ever.
My sweet friend Antonio from Oaxaca, Mexico got this for me at a Christmas party for Secret Santa. And he presented it in a grocery bag. I'm like, Antonio, what did you get here? And I pulled it out and he acted like it was nothing, but little did he know, it's one of my favorite tools. We should name him today. What should his name be?
Well, I love dog names that are people names because they're just wrong. You know, so I don't know, Roger.
Roger.
That's really wrong.
Roger
the dog.
Roger the dog. That's it.
Yeah.
What should we say? Roger.
And my dog's name is Nick.
Nick.
One of them.
It really is a Mick.
Mick, like Mick Jagger. Because he bounces around and he's wiry. And if he was calm, we were going to name him Keith for Keith Richards.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
So.
Okay, so you have everything in there.
Except for the cumin.
And are we adding a little liquid?
And sea salt. We are going to be bad girls. I love cooking with alcohol, and so we're going to try a little tequila
in the guacamole.
Yeah,
I guess it'll keep from turning brown.
You know what? Alcohol is such a natural preservative. And
so you drink more of it and keeps you younger for a long period of time, right?
Oh gosh, if that worked, I would live forever from my college days. I'm a good girl now, but not back then.
We're not taking shots today, but.
So, doesn't that look good?
Yes.
So, Let's keep it in the dish. Is that what you're telling me? I want some more purple onion. What do you think?
I think so too. It's all about that proportion.
Well, and it's pretty.
Yes.
I'm just gonna let's just go nuts and put it almost all in. I like it.
Yes.
And I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of the lime juice.
Ooh.
And see, that's what's so great about doing guacamole. You can taste it as you go along, and just season it and add as you like. And so I am gonna use this spoon. I know that this looks really cool to use, but I don't think we're gonna get the effective mix we need.
Yeah, we need that.
So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna throw it over on the counter like I just did. But this is just such a cool gift.
Isn't it? Thank
Yeah.
you, Antonio.
When I go to Dirty Santa, I get like totally, bottle openers that are ex-presidents and stuff. Nothing this good.
That's cheesy.
Yeah.
So speaking of tasting, I forgot to get tortilla chips today, so we made our own. So we took some blue corn tortillas.
Yes, these are awesome.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, shout out to Trader Joe's.
Shout out. They've
Yeah.
got the goods.
We just cut them up.
Yes.
And because even though we're going to eat guacamole, it's good fat, we're going to try to be healthy, and so we baked these. And we sprayed them with an olive oil cooking spray, and then we did a little chili lime, and I got this at Trader Joe's, this chili lime seasoning, but you can find it at Harris Teeter, you can find it at Whole Foods. There's always a version of this in every grocery store.
It seems so fancy.
And it's really nice on the chips, and if you can see how beautiful those blue corn
Would you like
chips
to
look.
try one?
You know what? Let's see if where we're at with this. I think the only thing I'm thinking is maybe more lime juice and maybe a little more salt.
Because that salt, avocados I feel like need a lot of salt.
I think they do too.
I don't know why, they do. No offense to avocados.
And I know it's not cool to love a lot of salt, but I am from the Appalachian Mountains and we love our salt. So, oh yeah, they love it. They put it on everything. Oh my gosh, just hillbilly salt, watermelon, cantaloupe, you name it, apples.
Oh, ooh, yum.
Yeah. So let's try it.
Homemade chips.
I wish y'all could smell these because when Lauren and I have them in the oven, the nutty, because I don't know if y'all really used blue cornmeal ever or used blue corn tortillas, but the nuttiness from that blue cornmeal, you can smell it everywhere in the house, and it's just awesome.
And they crisp up really nice too.
And there's no oil.
How about that?
Yum. I know.
That's probably the best guacamole I ever had. That serrano is spicy enough that you don't taste it right away, but afterwards, with that
Do you
cilantro.
taste the ginger?
That's what that is. It's like slightly spicy.
And do you mind if I put a little more lime juice in it?
No. Well, that'll keep it from turning brown. And it tastes good.
And then you know what? Lauren and I were gonna try.
What? Oh my God.
The tequila. Let's do it. Let's just do it for fun. And it's good. It's agave tequila.
This is called Booziest Guacamole.
But let's just try it a little bit because secret for y'all, tequila is awesome to saute onions with, shallots, jalapenos.
Wow.
Yeah. And since we're going out, we're just going to wind it up right here with just probably a teaspoon. And
For now.
For now. Yes, for now. And
you don't need like a top shelf tequila, do you? You can just...
for this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. I actually buy something that I would drink, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't buy really top shelf to cook with. But that's kind of a nice in between one. So I'm gonna try it again. You wanna try it again?
I think we should. You can turn
Let's
that
do
down.
it.
This guacamole is ridiculous. I don't even know if it could get any better. That is good.
Tequila. I like it.
Yum. liquid?
So, if you think about it, think about how good tequila is with citrus. A top shelf margarita with Grand Marnier.
Oh my gosh. Grand Marnier is just.
Oh my
so
gosh, I
good.
love it.
Obsessed.
I cook with it all the time.
Yum.
And limes. So I think it's perfect.
I think it's perfect, and it'll keep fresh in the refrigerator. What do you think? Maybe or not? Because it probably actually
You know what?
it won't last that long.
It won't last that long, but this is going to be gone between 3 girls.
Yeah.
I mean,
In like 5
really
minutes.
quickly. And so, but if I was doing it at home, I would just kind of do a little bit of fresh cilantro so it's pretty on top.
Yes.
And
That's beautiful.
and we've got to bake some more chips because we're going to eat all these.
Well, there we have it. Thank you so much for
Oh my
coming.
gosh, how fun is this?
And thank you for watching. This smells so good. We wish you were here to try some.
So it's the perfect, you've got 10 minutes, perfect appetizer.
Yes.
Or for fish.
Or, oh my gosh.
With
taco
fish, or yes.
Yum.
And you know what I use it with a lot?
What?
Sometimes we do rice balls at our house, and we'll do roasted vegetables or some chicken, and we just
Ooh.
we call it ball night, and we throw everything in there, and then a little of that guacamole on the side. Yum!
And rice and beans you have in your pantry.
That's right. We are pantry girls
We're pantry
today.
girls and spice girls.
We got it going on today.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
Okay, that was so
That
fun.
was so good.